Hello, um, my name is Donald R. McKinney. That's McKenney. If you're interested, just want something to read, pass the time, have a couple of books on Amazon you can get. First one is called God Bless America. It's a political thriller, nice read, something to maybe even give a friend for the holidays. The other one is called How to Be Happy in 99% of Any Relationships. Once again, just a humorous take on relationships and how to get along, or even not to get along, or how you should get along. And How to Be 99% Happy in Life. Once again, just a humorous take. You may get something out of it, you may not, but not necessarily there to teach life lessons, just to give a laugh or smile. So, this is part three of my little segment I'm doing called The Diary of a Sex Addict. This is Diary of a Sex Addict part three. I have been getting some different, I don't know what you would call it, just some different feedback from people who say they believe that this Diary of a Sex Addict is actually me. I hate to disappoint you, but it is not me. While I may have had a few experiences in my time, I definitely wouldn't want to talk about my experiences because many of them are personal, and obviously, like many people out there who may be listening, it's a lot fun to hear somebody else's escapades anyway. Mine's, while a few have been exciting, most are probably boring as crap. So, now that we've got that out the way, I've gotten a few more details about this guy's life. He is someone I do know. He is somewhat of a friend. I guess you can call him a friend. Absolutely a friend. Once again, just trading some stories, and he's allowed me to kind of talk to you about some of those things. So I am here doing so. And uh, the next segment, like I said, this is part three of Diary of a Sex Addict. And he was telling me that one aspect of many of the women he had sex with was that he had also slept with many friends of some of the women he dated, period, and some of their family members, which I thought really interesting. Usually that's something of a taboo issue. Most women would never dare cross those lines. Good girlfriends, they usually wouldn't sleep with each other's husbands or boyfriends, even though I know those things have happened. He's told me of one situation where he slept with, he was dating a woman. He slept with a family member. He also slept with one of her good girlfriends. From what he also said, there was an opportunity to sleep with another of her family members, but he did not pursue that. Then he said there was one situation where he slept with two sisters. For whatever reason, he said the other sister became quite interested in him after he stopped dating her sister. And I don't want to give the ranges away. It may be a little too much information. Let's just say they were sisters. So he slept with one sister, and the other sister, once he stopped seeing her, became interested. So he slept with her. He said the interesting thing is she brought him to a house that both of them shared. So when the other sister came home, who he had slept with before, he was in bed with the other sister, which had to make for an interesting conversation over the holiday table, I would imagine. So that's something. Um, he said that he slept with many women and their sisters. He told me of another situation where he slept or he had dated a woman for a significant amount of time. Mostly he said just dating, and then they stopped seeing each other. And several years later, he slept with her sister. And then there was another situation where he slept with a sister. The interesting thing he told me was that the sister whom he was actually interested, he did not sleep with her initially. They actually ended up becoming just friends. And so he ended up having a liaison with her sister. And then later on, I guess when the other sister, whom he initially was interested, found out that he had slept with her, I know this is amazing to me too, he ended up sleeping with her as well. Then he told me of one situation, and I thought this was pretty interesting too, where him and a good friend of his were dating two girlfriends. And one particular night, they all got together, and after a few drinks, they were trading partners. Interesting. So he ended up sleeping with both girlfriends. Once again, I don't know if this is common in some people's lives. To be quite honest with you, you'd be surprised how common things like this are in many people's lives. They don't tell you, or maybe they want to and they don't tell you. But once again, this is just a few stories from this particular gentleman's background, and I thought they interesting to share with you. And who knows, maybe you might find them interesting to discuss yourself. So that's all for now. Once again, my name is Donald R. McKinney, and this is Diary of a Sex Addict, Part 3. I guess he and I will conversate and find out some more interesting tidbits to share with you. Once again, you can find my books at Amazon.com. Thank you very much. Have a nice evening.